And we really don't know what it tastes like. I think it's important to do a little taste test. Mmm, nice tasting sauce. Mmm, 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 oh, mmm, mmm, mmm. Hey, you know when your food make you want to dance, you know it's good. That was perfect. So, oh shit, I didn't even grate the cheese over there. It's about to get even bomber than that right now. What was I thinking? Tripping. Forgot all about that. Mm. Now this Parmesan. Oh shit. I'm about to set it over the top now. Oh yeah. Voila. Bon appetit. Hey, what up? Hello, Universe. It's Brandy619, and you already know it's cooking time. All right, Brandy E619. So let's get started. First of all, first thing I want to do is I want to tell you guys, well, while I prepare this, give me 1 minute. All right, guys. So, of course, here go Exodus. You know, he always want to say, hello, Universe.
Hi, Universe.
It's hello, Universe.
Hello, Universe. 619 Exodus.
He said he's 619 Exodus. So,
and she wanted to show you that she has these cookies that she eats every day at work. Even my dad does too.
Yes, he does.
Because they're like brownies, but they're like smooth.
And what else?
And they
Smart for life.
they're smart for life, and they have 0 protein.
They have.
Well, they have protein.
And they have fiber. They have all of the vitamins that your body. Sir.
You can get this in the mail.
Yes, they did. Send it in the mail. We did order it on the mail.
When you squish it, it's pretty.
Stop squishing my cookies. Get out of here.
Well, I didn't squish them all the way.
So what? You squished them enough. Okay, so yeah, I do want to show you these cookies. This is going to be a slight review, and it's also going to be a little bit of cooking today. But these are the cookies right here. They're called Smart for Life. Okay. Smart for Life. This one that I got right here, they're chocolate chip. They have zero trans fat. It's 110 calories per cookie, 4 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. Um, Now, the number for these, you can either go to smartforlife.com. The number is 1-877-701-7277. Or Costco carries these as well. So these particular ones we order from Costco. It gives you a 2-week supply. And these are weight loss cookies. Now, they're not crunchy like a crunchy cookie. It is more kind of like a brownie. They're very fresh when you get them, and they do crumble up, which is why I try to keep them inside of this packaging, because if you don't, they will crumble. But they're extremely soft and kind of thick, like a brownie, literally. Now, the very first time you bite into one of these cookies, it's going to taste kind of bitter. Just drink you some water, you'll get through it. Now, the deal with these cookies is you are to eat 6 cookies a day and then have a sensible meal, right? Okay, so, well, before I go there, I'm just about to make a little pasta dish. It is nothing in particular, nothing super serious. I'm really just kind of about to throw it together. It's about to be a seafood pasta. So I do have right here, I have 2 small lobster tails right here. I have some green bell pepper right here, some Italian squash, some broccolini. And the reason why I bought broccolini is because I really don't care that much for broccoli. The reason being, no, eat your taco like that. Reason being, the florets on broccolini are a little bit more sparse. They're not as tight together, and so I'm able to look between these florets and see what's inside of there. If you guys haven't seen my video, I'm not even sure if it's on this channel or if it's on my Petty Bell channel, but if you've seen one of those videos, you will know that what I found in a fully cooked broccoli floret was a monster, and I had to throw my whole meal away. I was making a beef and broccoli at that time, and I had to throw the whole damn thing away. I had a big old chunk of broccoli that was still in there, and I decided to chop it in half to kind of break it down a little bit. Mind you, it was already fully cooked, thoroughly cooked, ready to go on some plates. I just decided to chop that down, and when I chopped it down, boy, I tell you, if I did not see a big monster, I don't know if it was a spider hybrid kind of situation, but it had a gang of eyes, it had a gang of legs, it had a bunch going on. It looked at me, I looked at it, we jumped, he jumped, and I threw the whole damn pot away. So I don't mess with broccoli like that at all anymore. So these for a bunch were $2.50, I want to say, at Sprouts. Sometimes when you find these, they're pretty expensive. So I was happy that these were only $2.50 a bunch. Also, I have some rainbow carrots. So what I'm going to do, oh, and of course I have a whole bulb of garlic here. And I have a yellow onion. Okay. So again, I have a whole clove of garlic, or whole bulb of garlic. I have a yellow onion. I have some gluten-free pasta by Kroger. This is a little expensive, I must say, but you know, I guess it's the price you pay to try to eat a little better, a little healthier. I have a wedge of Parmesan cheese here as well that I'm going to be grating into there. And right here I have some beautiful colossal shrimp. Sprouts have them on sale for $6.99, so I got 1.5 pounds. So let me take out my butter. Take out my butter. Because you just got to have, you know, I mean, you can eat healthy, you know what I'm saying? But you still want to make sure that it tastes good, right? So, with that being said, I got my pot already over here on the stove. It has my water inside of it, and I'm gonna get cracking. So back to the cookies. I'm gonna salt my water, and I need to let you guys know, do not put no oil in your pasta, okay? I mean in your water. Don't do that. Just salt your water for taste. Leave out the oil in your boiling pasta, okay? You don't need that inside of there. You can drizzle some on, your pasta later after you take it out the pot, but don't put it inside of the pot. That's not how you do it. So anyway, back to the cookies, back to the Smart for Life cookies. So, what you do is you eat 6 cookies a day, and then you have a sensible meal. So whatever that may be, chicken, salad, light on the rice, and make sure that you eat proportionately. Just about the size of your fist, each portion is all you need, honestly. Now, by eating these cookies, it's going to give you the energy, and it's going to make sure that your body doesn't go into starvation mode. So it's almost like you're eating a meal 6 times a day, but the cookie is not really, a heavy meal. Does it make you stop? Does it stop your cravings for wanting to eat? It doesn't stop your cravings, but it does just kind of make you full during those times when you feel like you're hungry. Go ahead and eat your cookie, and you should be able to move right along with your day. Now, you will still be thinking about all your little fast food places, or your Rockin' Baja Lobster, your Red Lobster, all the places that you like to go to. You still gonna be thinking about it, but you won't be running to it. You know what I'm saying? Because someone like me, I go to work at 3 something in the morning, so I'm typically always. I normally just don't eat during that time the whole time when I'm off of work. When I'm at work, but when I get off of work, I feel like I'm starving. So now I eat these little biscuits right here, and I don't feel like I'm starving. I can just go ahead and go through my day, come to the house, take me a nap, and then when I wake up, by the time I get off of work, I still have like 2 cookies left, so I'll go ahead and eat those cookies every 2 hours. I eat one when I come home, and then I wake up from my nap, and I have my last one, and then that's when I'll come down and start preparing dinner for my family. Now, within that first week, after the 2 weeks are up, you should be able to lose 20 pounds if you eat these cookies and eat your meals sensibly like you're supposed to. But, you will probably find yourself cheating on the weekends or doing something like that. But what I will tell you is that it's not going to... You're not going to want to go out and just get no whole big old crazy number 10 from Jack in the Box or nothing weird like that. You'll really just eat lightly, and it actually, I think, almost helps your stomach to shrink down, because you're not eating no super full meal, no big, meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and weird stuff like that. So now, if you exercise while eating these cookies, I do believe that you definitely will be able to lose the 20 pounds in 2 weeks. If you don't exercise, then like me, I don't really like to sweat. I did exercise twice this week, but I really don't like to sweat, to keep it 100 with you. So, I kept that to a minimum. But my husband, on the other hand, he exercises and goes to exercise every day. And by the first week, he had actually lost about 12 pounds. Me, on the other hand, I had only lost about 7 pounds. Now, I could tell the difference in my clothing, even though I can tell the difference in my clothing and the way that my clothing fits. And I can tell by the numbers on the scale, but it's just not in large quantity like my husband. For some reason, I always tend to think that men lose weight a lot faster than women do for some reason. So I don't know if that's a hormonal thing or whatever it is, but it sometimes just feels not fair. However, so I am currently doing that. I am on my second week. I do really like it. I like the cookie. You can taste the chocolate chips. It has like these little rice crisps in the cookie as well to give it some texture, which is really bomb. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just have to eat 6 mushy cookies a day for 2 weeks, you would get tired of that. So those little Rice Krispies inside of there is a real nice surprise. And those little chocolate chip chunks that are inside of it is a really nice surprise as well. Now, the other thing that I'm also doing though, that in my opinion works and is working in tandem with me being on this cookie diet, is I listen to a weight loss hypnosis. I've been listening to it for about, I skipped yesterday. I've been listening to it now for about 6 or 7 days. If you guys are not up on that, you can find many sleep hypnosis videos on YouTube. I would say if you can find time to listen to it first to make sure that whatever the hypnotherapist is saying, resonates with you, and to make sure that they're not saying nothing crazy, implementing it into your subconscious. So you definitely have to, be aware of that. But the one that I am listening to, I will link it down in the description bar. What I can tell you is I listen to that when I take my nap. Then I get up and I don't have no cravings. I don't been to grab my kids some snacks from different places and haven't had the desire to want to have anything from off of that menu. I get their stuff and I get on out the way. Today I did crave a soda and I had a soda, but a small one, like a value soda. But apart from that though, I'm like, yo, I think that really works really well. You should listen. They have different ones. The one that I'm listening to suggests that you listen for 15 days straight. I've not had any cravings. I've had more energy. I have just been actually more eager to just eat better stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you're super busy and you have a gang of kids and you have a business and you also have a full-time job and just different things like that, like your time, sometimes you just always trying to just get where you can to get something quick, but that's not always the best. So, and if you do stop and get something quick, it needs to be something healthy, right? Like a salad, right? But who the hell wants to pay $7 for a raggedy salad somewhere? So, I don't know. Hold on. So right here I have a pot of water right here too, and I'm going to blanch these vegetables. I'm gonna blanch these vegetables because I do not want them to I want them to cook quickly, but I don't want them to be overcooked, and I want them to be cooked thoroughly all the way through. So after I put them in the boiling water and let them sit for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put them in a little ice bath or cold water to stop the cooking process. That way it keeps it nice, green, vibrant, and you keep the nutrients in your vegetables, okay? So I've never had I've never had broccolini. I've never had broccolini before, so I really don't even know if you're supposed to cut these stems off, but that's just what I'm gonna do, because why not? This is just baby broccoli. Okay. See how you can easily open these up and look into the florets nicely. So that's what I like about this right here. So because this is organic, they have some little nits or something inside of it. So I'm going to take it and make sure that I wash it off thoroughly. Be right back. Alright, so I went through there. I seen these little gray bugs on there. And I think that's probably what I saw in the broccoli last time. But that one was big. So I probably already cooked it because I was in there with my sprayer in the hot water. Alright, so... But I just don't, it's just certain things that I just cannot do. So if any of you guys is looking at me talking about, well, your hair, are you touching your hair? Guess what? This is my food, my house, my family, and these kids don't came from a place that's way... They my kids straight out of my body. Okay? So, don't worry about this. Anywho, I got my stuff over there. It's boiling. I got my pot over there. I'm going to take these carrots. I'm going to take these carrots. I'm going to take this zucchini. And I'm going to take this broccolini. And I'm going to put it in that pot. I'm going to put it in that pot once it starts boiling, and I'm going to get it going. The next thing I have over here is some shrimp that I need to... Now, I really added the carrots for sweetness and for color. So again, you guys, like I told y'all before, when you're working with any kind of meat, you need to change out your cutting board and you need to use a glass one. So we have here already deveined colossal shrimp. And I'm just going to go ahead take these shells off. They have already been deveined. They have no head on. I typically like to keep the tail shell on. But my family, they don't like that. They so lazy. They just want to take the shrimp and just put it in their mouth and just eat it. They don't want to have to do no work at all,